Hi everyone, Connie Stewart with SimplySimpleStamping.com, and I'm back with another video for you in my series called Flashcards. Well, today we're going way outside that box, and we're going to be taking the flashcard template and turning it into this oh so cute luggage tag. What do you think? Really fun, and I think with this on my luggage, when I go through the airport, I think I'm actually going to spot my luggage because mine looks like everyone else's. So let's go ahead and get started with how to create today's luggage tag. Well, first let me start by sharing with you what my luggage tag is made out of. These are baseball card covers. They are heavy-duty plastic. Of course, they're really great if you're doing baseball cards. You need something really heavy and something that's really going to protect it. Now, I found these at Walmart, so if you'll just find the section where they sell baseball cards and things, that's where you're going to find these little great covers, and I think you're going to find a lot of uses for them. We're also going to be using our flashcard template. Now, my template today, I'm going to be using designer series paper. This is the Polka Dot Parade designer series paper, and then Whisper white cardstock. So this is cut standard flashcard size. Now, if you don't know what a flashcard is, I want to encourage you to go over to YouTube and search Connie Stewart flashcards. You'll see what this template is and how we use it in dozens and dozens of different ways to create lots of different cards simply using the same two little pieces of cardstock. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and start with our polka dot cardstock, and we need to do just a little bit of cutting so it'll fit inside that top loading card. I have cut that designer series paper down to 3 7/8. So it's now 3 7/8 by 2 3/4. And hey, while we're cutting, let's go ahead and cut our Whisper white cardstock down to 3 1/2. So that will be 2 1/2 by 3 1/2. You're going to have this little piece left over. Do me a favor, hold on to that because we're going to use that too. All right, well, to do some cutting on our designer series paper, you're going to take the Dress Up Framelits, super cute and so easy to use. Well, you just put that framelit on your designer series paper and make sure you get it as centered as you can, because as you can see, we're going to be using that paper as a backing piece. So we're going to take that, you're going to run that through your Big Shot just as you would, and we're going to have our sweet little dress. Now we're going to take this piece of scrap that we had left over, and let's go ahead and finish working on that dress. I have got the flower shape from the Itty Bitty Punch Pack, and just here on one end we're going to cut out that flower. And I know you guys have seen me do this dozens of times. I'm going to take that flower and put it right there on my Stampin Pierce Mat, and I've got an unopened pen, and you can see I just gave that a little press and it gave just a little bit of dimension to my flower. And then also with this little strip, if you'll cut off just a tiny little piece like so. You don't have to get crazy about it. We're just going to use this as a sweet little waistband around the dress. And I know that looks terrible, but it's on the back and it's just not really going to matter. So I've got that, and we'll adhere that down. Whoops. Let me see if I can just adhere that down with some snail just to kind of hold that in place as we keep working. And with this little flower, I'm just going to come in with a mini glue dot and just add that to the waistband like so. Now, I wanted a little bit of bling in there, and you know, I couldn't put a rhinestone because this has to really stay pretty flat. So what I did is I took some scrap Glimmer paper and a hole punch, and if you will just punch yourself a little piece like that, it was just right to add some great bling, and I've got one of those on a mini glue dot, and we can just adhere that to the middle of our dress. What do you think? So now I have a little bit of bling without a whole lot of work. Okay, well, we're going to set our dress off to the side so we can start to work on our white cardstock. Now, I did go ahead and do this in advance, and I hope you don't mind. Let me show you what stamp set I used because it's going to make you laugh. It's the Christmas Messages stamp, but this Oh What Fun was perfect for travel, don't you think? So you can see I've stamped that there in black. I came in with some embossing powder, and then you know how we do, we heat set, and that's what makes that nice and shiny and real pretty. So I've got that all done. Let's go ahead and adhere that dress now onto our cardstock. Now, the dress is going to hang off just a little bit here, and that is perfectly fine. We are not worried about that. At this point, I can take that backing piece that I had. I'm going to use this side just because I didn't want to kind of have overkill with polka dots going on there. So let's adhere this onto the opposite side of our designer paper. Get that straight. There we go. All right, so that side is done. And I stuck to the paper. There we go. All right, so to do the other side, I took another piece of flash card. Now you can either do this, you can take another piece of Whisper White cardstock. I decided to go ahead and print mine on the computer just because I have really lousy handwriting. So I went ahead and printed that on the computer, and you're welcome to do that. This piece will be cut down to 2.5 by 3.5 also. And I did do a fun little stamping here on the side. You know me, I'm kind of into retro. And look, another Christmas set. A Banner Christmas had this fabulous little retro stamp. So I stamped and embossed it just the same way I did with the black, but I stamped it there in red. So that's ready to go, and we're going to adhere this to the opposite side of our designer series paper. Just give it a lift so that flower wants to go through. All right. Oh, I got stuck on the side of the dress. I was like, what is going wrong? Oh my goodness. There we go. Whew! Scared me for a minute. All right, we've got our dress in there. It's looking cute. I'm going to come in with a hole punch. We're going to punch a hole in the center of that. Now, to doll this up and get it to become a clip, I have got a, these are called binder clips. And you can get these at any office supply. And we're just going to put that through our hole. We're all set there. And you can see with mine, I added a bunch of just different ribbons that kind of went along with it. It's just going to add a little more flash and flare. And I'm all ready to go. So what do you think? I think it'd be a great gift maybe to someone who's going on a cruise. And I think they're really going to appreciate the sturdiness of this luggage tag, because we all know the tender loving care that the baggage handlers give our luggage when it goes onto the airplane, don't we? So anyway, I think that would just be a fun gift and perfect for travel. Now listen, everything I used today, you know, it can all be found at simplysimplestamping.com, and there's an online order button, and I've got a supply list on there for you as well, so you can be able to pick up all the things that I used today. Well guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope this is a project that will inspire you and give you a brand new, fresh perspective on flashcards. So have a great day, everybody, and I can't wait to stamp with you next time. Bye-bye.